I needed that. A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
A stitch in time, hey, my friends? Back on my feet again. Oh, the mist!
So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do anything.
Joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on, Mrs. Dramatics, it's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beastless prophet.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics, it's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beastless prophet.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I was ready to try and speak, woman. The beast speaks. Since half agreed behind that barrel wall, have you? The curator's question cross-threaded.
Salutations, Source Hunter.
Don't pay attention to the beast furious. You'll only encourage it. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
it all to hell, I fold.
Come, let's see those cards. Read among the fingers and numbers. You cannot
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before we get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this, though. Goddess is with me. I can feel it.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Soaked to the skin.
All right, man, who's next?
Why don't you go yourself then? You already sent Ogden and he's been blown to bits.
You dare to challenge your commander, worm belly?
He's no commander of ours, Ox.
Who are you? Stay away from my family. They know nothing of the wizard. Take me. A source hunter? Lodian, the gods have answered our prayers. I can think of no more welcome deliverer from this predicament than one of your esteemed order. 7 bless us, and you too. Aye, we 3 laboured under Zandalor's employ. He was right decent to us, and it's thanks to him we managed to escape the brutes upstairs. Zandalor prepared this hidden place long ago. It's almost as though he knew, somehow, that this day would come. Or perhaps he knew only that the forces of evil would always pursue those of goodness and light. Many years ago, he told us that if ever we found ourselves in danger, we should flee to this cellar. Shut fast its door, he said, and mark the jam with a chalk pentangle. This will call forth the magic I have assigned for your protection. It seems our friend was true to his word. Zandalor is a brilliant man, even among wizards. Why he chose to settle in this sleepy little town, I can't say. But then again, he never did remain for long. Always dashing off to attend to some matter or other, our wizard. We cared for his home while he was away, and attended to him when he was in. We were quite fond of him, and I do believe he was rather fond of us too. It seems that when we triggered this cellar's defences, he knew straight away. Within a minute or so, a strange orb of light appeared before us. It grew sharper and sharper about the edges. I held out my hands to grasp it, and it fell, heavy as a pearl, in my hands. From the orb came Zandalor's voice, clear and strong, as though he were standing just before me. His voice was hurried, strained in a way I'd never heard before. Something unthinkable, that he was travelling through the Phantom Forest, that heart of horrors, and into the ancient Source Temple that rests within its cursed depths. He told us to wait for the White Witch, asked us to deliver a message, something important by the sound of it. We wrote it down, word for word, and will pass it along whenever it is she comes. I know little more than its name implies, but if a Temple of Source does indeed rest within that blighted forest, a greater evil I cannot imagine. Many is the year since ghoul or beast has ventured out of the defiled sanctuary of those woods, yet still we of the village dare not enter. Legend says that to set a single foot into the Phantom Forest is to invite death's grasp. It's a legend none wish to test. As you may know, this town was founded as the last bulwark against the source monstrosities that reside within that terrible place. After the fall of Brachus Rex, the defeated darkness retreated to those woods, and haunted they have remained ever since. Believe me, Source Hunter, the last thing I'd want to do is disparage you. But this message is simply too important to hand over to a recent acquaintance. Perhaps if you had some proof of your association, we might feel better handing it over. Not much to see here, I'm afraid, but you're welcome to take a look around.
Make yourself at home for the present. We haven't much to offer, but my wife can... He's a good and decent man, our Xander-law. Without him, we'd have been ripped apart and tossed aside by the marauders outside this cellar. My wife can tell you more, if it's more you wish to know.
How very strange to see a friendly face in these dark times. Strange, but welcome. Oh, that dear fellow. He had a great many friends and acquaintances, from local witches to mighty spirits. His dining room was always full of conversations of every conceivable topic, and it was a pleasure to listen in. But he had been somewhat despondent these past few years, ever since return from an extended visit to Luculla Forest. His long face and nervous eyes were new features to his typically sunny disposition. We never did learn the source of his discomfort, but I always kept him in my prayers. Told you. I don't know much about source hunters, but I never knew them to be, well, cat whisperers or any such thing. Nevertheless, I suppose I've seen stranger things around a wizard's table. If what you say is true, it must be Jinxica to whom you spoke. How wonderful to hear she lives! I feared she'd been lost to the orcs or the wilds, but it seems our kind Kitty has been helping us all this time. We called for old Jinxie before going into hiding, but this little stray here was the only one who showed up. I figured better to save one little whiskered friend than none.
I need to dry off.
Look here! Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, as have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again. Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I. Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
I concur. Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going to change who you are in the least.
But of course, why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have, but same person I'll remain. Oh, the agony of choice. I think I'll opt for the one... What? Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me, with an axe.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
The again dog is cut like a dip.
Look in every cranny now! Your mother won't like to hear
Really hot under the collar.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was Johnson to keep it missing just as you were waltzing through here. Your mother... Well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over.
Tell me how I can help it. Everywhere you go, this damn bleeding half-blood follows.
Risk their lives for love, would they? I'd not expected to find foolish ignorance among hardened warriors.
Take it from a hardened warrior.
Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key.
Besides, a freak.
It's history's so-called freaks in market. If we can survive this, we can survive anything.
And how long do you reckon it'll be?
I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that.
If you say so.
That's the spirit. Yes, we've got to keep our hopes high, but our defenses even higher.
What about it? Do you know what happened to it? Come then, out with it.
You might hear.
never will.
We ought to keep this key for ourselves. The armory sounds enticing.
Indeed. And we've no...
Then what are you wasting me time for, you worthless human? I told you, I haven't got... Something's there.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was Johnston to keep us busy just as you were waltzing through here? Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
Is that what you want?
Keep what up exactly? I was only having a bit of fun.
Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that?
You say to me, you fool. Hey,
I say you're so stupid the key probably fell from your pocket while you were squatting over the latrine.
Risk their lives for love, would they? I'm not expected to find foolish ignorance among hardened warriors.
Take it from a hardened warrior, Salvus.
I'm drenched!
Once the battle's over, love's all that's left to turn to.
That you so enjoy
Never
about
rains
death.
when it pours, eh?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie!
I've got my eye on
Yes, right away, my good man.
only thing smaller than a human fan is useless love. I bet there's
Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just the old tavern keeper in this here village. Things have been busy since the orcs came, but I've never been one to complain too much. Well, especially with with my wife and kids gone, I prefer to keep my eye on the prize. Oh, whiskey, of course. No excruciatingly terrible memory a nice glass of the good stuff can't wash away.
What's you all got to do to get another round?
Resk, you've got to the count of one to kneel before me. Freshen this.
Of course! Oh, mother, of course!
Listen here, brother. You ever wondered why the old mother listens to that conjuring lady?
Oh, swell, guys. Swollen as swell can be. I haven't a complaint in the world. Not in the wide world. Keep me busy, they do. Day and night. Night and day and night again. Oh, you might imagine me a wee bit utterly exhausted, but I wouldn't have it any other way. After all, the soul-crushing night terrors can't find you if you never sleep. That's my motto. Well, the scenery's certainly changed in recent weeks, I'll tell you that much. Used to be a quiet sort of place. Family folks, you know. Never had much trouble, and all the less because our little town played host to a source hunter and a powerful wizard both.
You've got to the
Can't say why we were overcome so quickly. Can't say why so many of us were cut down over those shiny stones. An immaculate like you know better than me, I suppose. Yes, I suppose an immaculate just like you might have been the one who held my son's head back while Gratilda sliced his throat open, eh?
Sworn that rat just witnessed me.
Dance, Resk. Heave that sack of
Oh, but who's got time to think on the past? That way lies danger, I say. I only know that these orcs are a thirsty lot. It's my job to keep my head down and the whiskey flowing. Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation.
A bit of study is downright Edwin for you. Oh, Eddie frying.
Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way. That I am! But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say I mind this little arrangement too terribly. The happier they are, the longer I evade the rack and the screw.
Mother, of course you're totally correct.
Dance, Resk. Heave that sack of rot in time. You ought to enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
Yes, yes.
Who do you think it was what took Warren's all?
Each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply, but I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into. Now, that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit 'em. What can I do you for? That I each glass now. Oh, you well, cat. Oh, now they all. What can I do you for?
Resk, you've got to the count of one to kneel before me.
I've got my eye.
What a deluge!
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all of this present later. Maybe we do. Me, I'd like to know a bit about that. Human haggis been too long, hasn't it, brother? Keep your faith in the old mother, brother, and it won't be much longer yet.
Dance, Resk. He's that sack of rot in time. You ought to enjoy
All you do is
this
drink
short
around here
life
anyway.
while you can.
Matilda doesn't have a thing, does she? We're waiting to press the final button. The time is nearly nigh.
Enough.
By order of the old mother.
Oh, hello, funny lady. 1, 2, whee!
They didn't spare a soul.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey, anyway.
Oh, hello, funny lady. Sit. 1, 2, whee!
Oh, Eddie, right.
What can I do you for? Oh, or Oh, you might. Well, can't say. Oh, but who's got?
Only thing smaller than a human manhood is his useless flasks. Why, I bet there's more piss in my gut than whiskey in this vehicle pouch. Blind them, Parky. You know well as I is out in hell.
Before they're snatched away from you.
I've got my eye.
It never rains but it pours, eh?
All you do is drink around here anyway.
Dance, Resk.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Human haggis been too long, hasn't it, brother?
Bloody face!
baking like a cake.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles!
How in the second heaven am I supposed to know what you did with the damn thing? Well, painting, what about it?
Well, we have the key.
Who knows? He may even reward us.
That's the one! Oh, well, I could breathe a bit easier now that that's settled. Wouldn't surprise me a lick to hear you humans passed it among yourself just to make me sweat. But boy, does it feel good to have a back in my pocket. Here, go on and have this, why don't you? And, thanks.
His own arse. No, I would be shredding my soul. Screams to be near you. But I've learned to keep it quiet, and you've got to do the same.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
So-called freaks and market. If we can survive this, we can survive anything.
And how long do you reckon it will be, old freak? How long till we not just survive it, but live it?
I can't say for certain, but darling, I do promise we'll make it out of here together.
If you say so, I believe it.
That's the spirit. Yes, we've got to keep our hopes high, but our defences even higher. We shouldn't meet like this again for some time, but remember, above all, above anything you might hear, I love you, and ever will.
Someone's there.
Take a doggish custard and take a dip in the river now. You smell the wounded hog.
It's no surprise a dainty thing like you can't handle a bit of musk. Shall I run you a bubble bath, darling? Lace it with rose oil, shall I?
What do you mean by? Damned if I've got to justify my manner to a beast like you.
What's all this about your manhood, small bones? I'd like to hear more on that subject.
Your mind's as filthy as your underarms. Go suck on a sick troll's seeping nostrils, will you?
A bit of fight left in your after all. But why'd I go for a troll when I've got so many tasty humans right here in camp?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Are you daft? Can you keep that all the way through? It'll be the noose for me and the rack for you. Is that what you want?
Keep what up exactly? I was only having a bit of fun.
Even a local smell the embers in this place. I won't stand it. I won't lose you over a silly joke.
Tell me how I can help it. Everywhere you go is damn thing off my thoughts.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Feeling hot under the collar.
high.
It's heating up.
Go on then, Frogskin.
I need to dry off.
You will end up beneath those boots.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Hey, you look. Hey, you, stranger, over here. You look like you could use a leg up against the competition. Isn't that so? Right. Check.
Good cards. 3 shiny ones.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Nothing more than a humble trader, my lord. There's always plenty to get around after the raising of a village. I collect a bit of it and bring it to market. Tenebrium's awfully valuable, after all. No reason wares of this caliber ought to rot in some coffer.
Call.
With pleasure, my lord.
Doubt anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
Check.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Fine, I'll check too.
What is it
Now,
that you so
see
enjoy
what we're hiding
about
under there. 6 and a half.
That one's worth 10 coins for sure.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Cool. Let's see those cards.
Check these puppies out.
I could do better.
Let the
Again?
lost die that we may live.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Back for more, are you? With pleasure, my lord. Fellas? Look, I know I drank all the best ale. That's no reason to keep it going. No, go screw yourself with the rusty mace, why don't you?
Place your bets.
Check.
Good cards. 3 shiny ones.
What? Nothing.
Holding loot from his so-called all-mother.
Feeling hot under the collar. 3 of them. Finally. 7.
It's heating up.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. I like
What a deluge!
I've got my eye on
The pigskin will bring you refreshment shortly.
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, has bravery been a particularly effective defense against disembowelment? The deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy. The pinnacle. Have humans yet crafted a beverage? It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends him. But how very obvious. Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that leader. I am loved by them. I am naturally. I've developed a bit miserable. The town's... Yes, our conduit. But that's so it seems. But even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a past... Well, that depends very much, whelp. My boys are free to do what they will with the garbage left over after a massacre. But certain more valuable materials must be delivered to me. Tell me, were my boys selling something rare or unusual?
Indeed, one trader offered us gear made of tenebrium.
That's right, he did. Quite the sneak, isn't he, to hide it?
I understand. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Reminded of a child. A monster like that.
And here I was, thinking you'd relate perfectly well to a childlike mind.
That saves you the finest paw.
This batch better be stronger than the last. I want whiskey, not coffee. It's getting twirly now. I think I'll get myself some air. Did you see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me.
I suppose you're just that handsome, are you?
Even the vermin take notice. Who do you think it was what took Gorig's all?
Let him I know. Why are you so
I've got my eye on you. Who knew?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
It only makes eating them all of us pleasant later. Maybe. See, I like to know a bit about cheese. Oh, I wish they were human eggs. Fix them back.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
All in. Damn it all to hell, I fall.
You beat me.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before we get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Did someone leave another door open?
Thank Udin the Oak-Hearted, the matter of that bleeding key's over with. Or maybe Udin would prefer a thank you. That's right, and I'll be damned if I'll see another savage threaten a blood brother of Jarl. Well, seeing as we can...
What a deluge!
Screams to be near you. But I've learned to keep it quiet, and you've got to do the same.
I do know it, Ulfric. I do. But I cannot trust my own mind. I mean to feel this way about anyone but Matilda. Someone's there.
Is it against Orcish custom to take a dip in the river now and again? You smell the moon.
Quit your sneaking around, you snake. Where'd you say you come from again? And how do we know you ain't a spy? What? That's disgusting. A tiny pink-fleshed human and an orc like myself? Why, I've got eyes for the great Gratilda alone.
Uli, we can't hide forever.
Hide what? You think this stranger knows anything about the two of us, Ulfric? I tell you now, that twerp don't know a thing.
Enough, Uli. Enough. Surely this stranger has no reason to put us in harm's way. We're all sworn immaculates here, are we not? There are certain secrets that perhaps we, beneath the goddess's eye, may share in good faith.
Well, first thing you have to understand, we orcs aren't made to love it all. Nah, we're born devoted to our queen, and to her we turn all our attentions. To seek fulfillment outside the queen's graces, well, it's a treason committed only once in a red moon among we orcs. And the penalties, a terrible death. When we first took the village, I couldn't tell Ulfric apart from the rest of the pink little ants scurrying about. A human was a human, as far as I was concerned.
As for me, Ulor stood out right away. The curve of his horns, his regal bearing. It was fascinating. I'd never seen an orc as anything but an enemy, but suddenly I couldn't keep my eyes off this great green brute. I suppose my staring was rather conspicuous.
You suppose? Oh, I thought you were aiming to slit my throat the way you were watching me.
I couldn't help myself. It was almost supernatural. But when Ulor marched over to me, club in hand, to address my strange behaviour...
Love at first sight, if you can believe it. I came over aiming for a fight, but all I found in Ulfric's eyes was, well, whatever it was, it hasn't left me since.
Please, if you've any mind for sparing two fellows a terrible fate, you'll swear to keep our secret to yourself. We've committed no sin greater than experiencing a love as sweet and pure as any. But if we were discovered, it would mean certain death for us both.
We swear it indeed. Will not see anyone harmed for daring to love.
And so let us speak the oath. Your secret is safe with us.
Ah, friend. Your words are a great relief to my beloved and I can't explain how or why we found these feelings, but there's one thing I know for certain. We are no traitors, and our service to the cause remains true. Your discretion is worth its weight in gold. Goddess bless you.
Oh, I'm dripping.
Let the lust die that we may live.
Time goes. Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
Toasty!
That's to me. I'm gonna call it back.
Even the old man
I've got my eye.
What deluge?
Rest. You've got to the count of 1 to kneel before me. Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take his head. You're looking rather fleshy, Resk. Have you always been such a gluttonous idler?
Oh, Mother!
You ought to make use of whatever lumps of flab you have before they're snatched away from you. It could happen at any moment.
Indeed, oh, Mother. Of course, you're totally correct.
Of course it'll be to get another round.
Heave that sack of rot in time. You ought to enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
Yes, yes. Oh, Mother, with utmost pleasure.
I saved you the finest paw. Out of whiskey? Oh, this lot are getting thirstier by the day. Well, not to worry. Oh, no.
Enough.
There are more barrels to be found yet.
Just me. Who's getting twirly here? I think I'll get myself some air.
Resk, you've got to the count of 1 to kneel before me. Freshen this.
Of course. Oh, Mother, of course.
Who do you think it was what took Gorig's all?
It is by my hand who killed the blaze of a whiskey for him away in good time.
I've got my
Slide old way
eye.
to my boot soles.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all less present later.
Right, you roundel.
I'm overheating here.
Look, there. Again, the lost one struck by.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Someone's here.
It's heating up.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Soaked to the skin!
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so.
It's heating up. Baking like a cake.
I need to dry off.
Warm as dragon's breath!
What a deluge!
Soaked to the skin!
What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
It's heating up.
Soaked to the skin!
Arcane texts of every kind.
Warm as dragon's breath!
Even vermin leave behind a worthy gratitude.
What are you, a beggar? I'll add another 10 to the tally.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Something's here.
It's heating up.
Feeling hot under the collar.
I spy 2 little eyes, all smashed to bits against the wood.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Is that one of them lovely Baywater belts? Oh, no, false alarm. Just a few yards of It's heating up.
I'm drenched!
Afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you?
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of it all. Try and get it back to Sven's Canyon. Living in fear.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those things on your toesies?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Muscles strong as marble, yeah.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley. It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley.
Is that one of them lovely Baywater belts? Oh, no, false alarm. Just a few yards of...
I'm overheating here!
I'm drenched.
Address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand up for it or try and get it back to Sven's Canyon. Living in fear under the great Matilda.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Even the name sounds diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand up. All try getting whipped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Matilda.
Go on then, Rodskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
What a deluge!
Boss, I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Matilda boot.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Human, even the name sounds diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not...
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
What a deluge!
Human, even the name sounds diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in
a dry shirt!
You aim so low, Ogma. Think
Feeling
of all
hot
the
under the
little
collar.
deals you could have if you took matters into your own hands.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale. I'm warm as fresh apple pie. I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
My kingdom for a dry shirt. I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
What a deluge! Oh, another one for the collection.
Did someone leave an oven door open? I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you?
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of it all. Try getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor thing. Living in fear under the grave.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those slippers on your toesies?
Human, even the name's out diseased. Can't come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders.
It never rains, but it pours, eh? Well, we've got the spirit. But it won't be any good unless we can twist time forward a decade or two.
Who do we know who might be able to bend the rules of time ever so slightly?
to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from heavy is the hand that wields time. If you're very certain this sort of meddling is strictly necessary, I suppose I could oblige. No, it won't be difficult. I'll simply pop your little mixture into a deep, dark basement and revisit it, shall we say, 30 years in the future?
Are we near a event?
What did I tell you? Now, be careful with this libation, will you? I had just the tiniest sip myself, and I must say, it's quite potent.
Void? I think I could fly straight
Did
to
you? Most wonderful. The temple, but first you should... Oh, more! You'll have to redouble your effort.
Aye,
There is magic to this place, isn't there? No matter how forlorn it seems.
There is magic, but it is not so much forlorn as it is dormant. I trust the
I find the October lad that did this, I'm feeding him his own medicine.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I've got my eye.
What can I do you for? Let's have a look. Well, I'll be Gratilda's great Aunt Gretchen. Single malt, aged 30 years. It seems my old pal Glenn hid away his finest spirits for a rainy day. A shame to waste something so fine on them. But something this delectable ought to put them in a more gentle spirit. The goddess must be smiling upon you. I've procured a particularly rare batch of whiskey here. Who's first?
Even the vermin take notice.